There's no place I'd rather be.
You're right there, Chaos here, on, as you can see in the title, the whole guidelines for YouTube, the censorship, the monetization, all that. Now, first things first, you're going to hate me for saying this, but it ain't new. It's been around for ages, okay? Now, what I mean by it's been around for ages, it has been. This policy has been around pretty much for a very long time. In one iteration, pardon me, or another. I've got an article, or two articles, I'll put them down below. Obviously a link to the actual guidelines, see it yourself, and an actual link to an article that explains quite a bit around it, okay? But I've been looking up, and it's been around in one form or another for quite a while. What's made this quite apparent though, is YouTube have made it quite obvious for creators when stuff has actually been like demonetized. The YouTube creator can challenge that if they have a legit claim to it. Okay, what it is there's not allowed to be any sexual suggested content like nudity. I've got it right in front of me. Violence, inappropriate language, promotion of drugs and substances, and controversial sensitive subjects. Now, the sensitive subjects and stuff like that is a very grey area. But it is becoming more and more apparent because not just YouTube, but Twitter and Facebook and Google and some of the big, social media sites are being bombarded by the governments for trying to clamp down on radicalisation. Okay, bit of a tangent. It's the whole thing of ISIS and all that. They're trying to, obviously the governments are going, well, you're letting too much radicalisation come out. Okay. So that's one point of view on it. Now, these ones here, these 5 points of view have always been around. It's just at the moment, I believe from articles and stuff like that, they've been trying a new algorithm with the bots for searching out certain words and titles, certain words that are said in videos and stuff like that, and try and clamp down on it. Now, because it's automatic, there is no perfect automatic system. Okay, there's no such thing. That's why it's becoming more apparent. Certain things are going wrong. It's like there's certain people out there that do self-help videos, for example, on trying to help people with suicidal thoughts, and they're being demonetized. There's other videos like Black Ops 3 videos where they've got certain words in them, like nuclear or like Holocaust and things like that. In the title and in the description, they're getting flagged. Well, it's trying to find the best of both worlds, and I know it's an absolute pain for a lot of YouTubers. And, YouTube have openly said it's here, we're trying to tweak it and stuff like that. But basically, you can then obviously challenge it, legit challenge, it will all be sorted. There's cases of people saying, oh, I've had the challenge and it's been sorted within a couple days. So, it's not all the end of the world. But basically, to make sure that you don't get stung by this, okay, I know it sounds a bit silly, don't have nudity in your videos, don't have violence as in you're beating the crap out of someone, obviously inappropriate language, you can have the odd beep moments and things like that. YouTube isn't catching on that, is when people are constant profanity and being absolute, idiots about it. There's jokey videos out there about like smoking weed, but it's actual a joke, they're smoking grass. You can get away with that. But if you legitimately got how to roll up, a spliff in the video, you're going to get stung by this. And then the controversial ideas, as I said, that's a very much a grey area. If I do a review on a video game, okay, like Total Warhammer, and I say it's absolute shite or something, but then someone does a video response to that saying, oh, it's brilliant and things like that, that's controversial, technically, so we could both get flagged for that. But I think what they mean by controversial, it states in there related to war, political conflicts, national disasters and tragedies. even if the graphical imagery are not shown, so you're just discussing it. That's why we're all having to be extra careful, and a lot of content creators and vloggers are like, oh my god, why are you over censoring us? They've got to have something, because there's certain big YouTubers out there that are just getting away with stuff that they shouldn't be, and the problem is it's now stung everyone, because they've got to obviously put this rule across the whole, umbrella of all the content. So it isn't YouTube's fault, it's people that have got away with stuff for too long. It's their fault, I know this video may not agree with a lot of people, but being brutally honest, YouTube have got to do something, because they're getting pressurized to do something, and this is the best of a worst scenario. So I hope it's made sense. Obviously, please read the articles down below, and obviously go to the YouTube, term and condition website that I'll put down as well below, that explains what exactly, is going on with it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Totally understand. And if you have had cases of being demonetized yourself and different scenarios, put them down below, in the comments. Be, interested to find out. And as always, if you want more content like this, just let me know. And I'm hoping to bring more of it to the channel. So obviously subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to see more of this kind of content, you'll be obviously updated at a regular basis. You'll take care now. Chaos out. It was all set up, and the premise of the Terminator with Judgment Day and all this, and how they then went on into the franchise. I know later on in the movies a lot of people went, ooh, it went a bit sour, but I liked how they wrapped it up. But for a favourite movie is the first Terminator.